Here we go.
Initiate your eyes to see.
You guys, this is my most recent drone video of things going on in the sky. This time right outside my door. Literally, these clouds, if you can call them that, these clouds were very, very close. I flew 1,000 feet from where I started, and I was going to try to fly into this cloud. But it looked so much like a projection, like what I was looking at was a screen, literally, that I thought it better not to go any closer. What you're looking at right here, this shape of a cloud, this thing that looks like a projection on a screen, it stayed exactly as you see it the entire time I was up there for about 20 minutes. That is something else. That is not a cloud. And that's not the strangest thing. There's something definitely going on in the sky. There's something in the sky. So let's put up the filter in the lower right corner here, and let's look around. This cloud is getting feedback. This is like an emboss / light filter. So if there's structure there, it will bring it out. So there's no structure on that cloud that I call a projection. But here we're getting feedback. Right there looks like cloaking going on. That looks like fake cloud, and again, it just looks like a projection to me. But when we go back over here, let's change the filter to the black and white. And if you look at the distance in the bottom left, it says 1,037 feet. I'm about to take you to 1,500 feet, so I flew even closer. Got the black and white filter up. This is a more finer filter, and it picks up the egg shape in the center more. It's more focused on this one part, which I think is the main. If there's a vessel there, I think it's the main vessel. I think it's a little egg-shaped thing. Look at that. What is this, you guys? What do you think that is? I took some photos, and I was able to pull out some interesting things. I'll show you here in a second. There's an airplane flying towards me. I feel like he has to know I'm up there. There's always lots of planes flying around when the sky is like this. So that leads me to believe that I don't think these are aliens up there, you guys. I think this is our own people. And this craft is so similar to my last video, but the last video had many more of these in the sky. You guys, there was a lot going on, and that was January 2nd at 1 a.m. when I filmed the last video. And I was thinking that'd be the perfect night, the perfect time when you don't want a lot of people out, would be the day after New Year's Eve. January 2nd at 1 a.m. So it's just past the 1st. Most people are inside. Not many people are out. So if they're gonna do things in the sky, I was thinking that'd be the perfect time. And they were doing something, but I'm surprised. This video was taken January 24th, and there's just this one craft in the sky. I don't know what they're doing. I do not know what they're doing. But when I see these things in the sky, there's always lots of airplanes flying around as well, almost like they're monitoring what's going on the ground. So to me, that tells me that this is probably not aliens. You know, I think it's our military up there. It could be aliens. There could be, and our military could be working with them, but I don't know. I just know that there's something going on up there. There's something up there, and I got some video here to show you about it. Alright, let's take a look at some photos that I spent some time with in the photo editor. I used Photoscape X for this editing. I'm not a professional editor by any means. I was really surprised at what I was able to pull out of the photo. Okay, this is the original photo. I took a screenshot of this image right here, and here are the different edits I made. Now you can see on this first one, the black and white, this is I think it's a threshold and edge tool. You can see some shape here. Remember that egg shape that was prominent in the video footage? You can see it here in the bottom right. That is a busy area. There seems to be a lot going on in that oval shaped spot right there. Alright, check this one out. Look up top. See this upside down triangle? I've seen lots of triangles in the sky. I filmed lots of them. It could be some cloaking technology, like a projector there. Really seeing some shape on this one. Can you believe this is in the clouds? I mean, what is in our skies? What are they doing? Notice the lower right corner is showing that egg shape again. Is that the main craft? Is the rest of this just noise? Is that the main vessel, or is this whole thing an image of the craft that is hiding conspicuously low in the early night sky over Denver? What do you think? Here we go, even darker with the coloring, and the egg shape is really popping now, you guys. I mean, I know one thing, our clouds aren't supposed to look like this. With just basic editing, this isn't how a cloud should be appearing. This is a shape that I filmed in the sky that didn't move for at least 2 hours. I mean, it just stood there, and it was just surreal. I gotta be honest, the me 2 years ago, I'd have never noticed this. I think a lot of us are paying attention to the skies more now. Is that just a natural evolution of some of us waking up, or is it a reaction to more activity actually happening in the skies? I think it's the former. I used to live in a world where I knew everything, and I didn't have any questions. I mean, I used to live in a world where clouds were just clouds, nothing more than water vapor. I used to live in that world. So I can honestly say that this may not be a new phenomenon, guys. Being totally honest here, this very well could have been going on our entire lives. We just were under the influence of the Matrix. We had no reasons to look at things critically. We had no reason to believe that our leaders were lying to us on this scale. Honestly, I always questioned politics, but it wasn't until I saw my first John Levi video that I really began questioning these big things, everything, where I began looking with my own truth meter, my own litmus test to the world. Whatever this is in our sky, I have reason to believe that it may not be new. Maybe this is how our secret overlords siphon off the energy they harvest from us. You know? I mean, hey, I've seen what appears to be something organized going on in our sky, and it mimics regular stormy cloud behavior. So much that I feel like what we're looking at is not new. I don't think we would have noticed. I know I wouldn't have noticed 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago. No way. But what is it? I don't know. I do want to implore you, though, to be highly critical of any alien storylines. It seems they want us believing in aliens, and I've learned that wherever we're being led, wherever it appears the mainstream or government is leading us, there is manipulation. There is, no matter how convincing the story or the evidence, I would be highly critical of anything regarding aliens because I don't think they're real. I think we're contained under a dome and there's nobody from outer space coming here to visit us. I just don't. Hey, if you're still watching, I hope you liked the video. I kind of freestyled it here, much different than any of my other videos, so I hope it was bearable at least. I'm going to sign off now, but I'm going to leave you with some more drone shots that I've taken, and it's in memory of my drone. Yes, the drone I've been flying for 2 years without any problems. Something very strange happened the other day. It took off on its own, as if it was possessed by another instrument. I held the up button. I saw it charging ahead. The nose dipped, full speed ahead. I held the up button and it did not respond. This never happened to me ever. It's a GPS drone. It's not one of those Wi-Fi drones that gets Wi-Fi interference. It never gets interference. It wouldn't respond. It crashed right into my neighbor's roof. I'm very sad. I'm not in the position to purchase another one right now, so I have a buy me a coffee button. If anyone were interested in helping me acquire a new drone, I would be so grateful. I have so much more to share with the world. This sky stuff is extra. So you can also support the channel on Patreon if you were so inclined. I'm looking for my first Patreon supporter, my first coffee buyer. Gotta start somewhere. If anyone were to be so generous, send me an email if you do, and I will mail you one of my artifacts that will literally boggle your mind as to what this world is. I kid you not. I will send you something as a thank you that you have never seen before. My email is in the description box. It's apetrifiedworld @gmail.com. All the links are in the description. Enjoy the following images. I hope to have a new drone soon, and if you're still here, thanks for making it to the end. I hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your evening, rest of your week. Take care. Bye.